There are growing fears that a surge of new infections could delay the government's plan to lift remaining lockdown restrictions on June the 21st. The number of new cases in England has risen by 76% over the past week. And while ministers are hopeful that vaccinations have broken the link between infections and serious illness, Downing Street says that the government needs more data before taking decisions. Officials are drawing up a range of options, which could include a delay to unlocking or other measures, such as requiring people to go on wearing masks. Well, let's go live now to Bolton, where Sky's Sadia Chowdhury is outside a vaccine centre. And first of all, Sadia, government, we understand, now considering different options to lifting everything on June the 21st.
Yeah, it's the first time we've heard about this, isn't it? That there might be some more restrictions, even though lockdown will officially end on the 21st, or that's the plan so far at least. And these are things that are being considered, things like continuing to wear masks, those sort of smaller restrictions rather than the overall lockdown. But, you know, a lot of people are saying there's not much of a difference because things are open right now, gyms are open, hospitality is open, but we're hearing suggestions that maybe working from home will still continue beyond 21st. But what the government has said today is that it's not off the table. We're still planning to open everything on the 21st, but there are some data to be monitored, and that is going to be monitored very, very closely. And, you know, things that the government will want to look at are things like the impact that the half term has had with people mixing a little bit more, then the traffic light system for international travel and how that's done, and of course vaccine uptakes in places like Bolton, where I am.
And as you say, you're in Bolton, one of the recent pandemic hotspots. There's been a big push on vaccinations there. What's happening now?
Well, actually, Adam, not a lot happening here today. I'm outside a vaccine centre which has just recently been set up, and I've been here for just under an hour, and one person that I've seen has come out, and I spoke to him, and he said that he was the only person inside being vaccinated, and that there were lots of people waiting to give him vaccines. You know, I don't know if you can make out behind me, but once in a while someone with army fatigues will come out, so an indication that the army is helping to do this. I did see a delivery guy come to drop off some food, but other than that, it's been very quiet. A sense here that when we saw cases rise, as we did a few weeks ago, lots of new vaccine centres were opened up very quickly, it has to be said, here in Bolton. But now this idea, this indication that there are more vaccines here than people that are coming forward to get vaccinated. Initially, we did see those long queues, if you remember, outside the vaccine bus in Bolton, where lots of people came in that first weekend to get vaccinated. But really, with the weather like this and with half term, there's a feeling that most people are staying away from vaccine sites now, either because they've already had it or because they feel like they've got better things to do. And so there's this complaint from neighbouring Blackburn and Darwen, where they've also got high cases of COVID happening right now, but not enough vaccines, and they're imploring for vaccines to be sent from Bolton to Blackburn and Darwen so that they can make use of it here. And I've seen I've been sent lots of WhatsApp messages from local councillors here who say that, you know, they've tried lots of ways to get people to come and make use of the vaccines that we've got in places like the building behind me. You know, anyone over the age of 18 can come and get vaccinated. I've seen messages being put out on Twitter that if you haven't had a dose, just turn up to one of these places. As long as you're registered with a Bolton GP, you can get your vaccine. But you know, here, the feeling here on the ground is that the vaccines are here, but not enough people to take them.